Welcome to the fields of Ambros here in Coreborn, Nations of the Ultracore. We're here to show you what you can expect in our closed alpha, which you can sign up to on our Steam page. As you can see, we've begun with a few things here because this is a little ways into our playthrough. So we already have crafted some clothing. We have our great sword. We have our reinforced wooden axe. We got stuff ready, but you won't have any of that at the beginning. But we don't want to spoil everything for you in our alpha. What we are doing, though, is we are gathering resources because the main objective of this game, or the main objective of this alpha, is going to be establishing a town. So this Orapala's getting it, I'm afraid to say, because we need the resin contained within. But gathering resources is not only one of the first things you're going to do, it's one of the key things you're going to be doing because this is an online open world survival game. So here we are, gathering resources. Now, coming up here, this looks like the perfect spot to form a town. And I mean, there are some beautiful views, but we're going to spool on as far as time goes. So you're going to see this video cut quite a lot. All of this doesn't happen this quickly. But the first thing we need to do is place this relay tower down. Apply to join the town, and you are ready to start building. I'm mostly just admiring the view at this point. That's the shield. We'll talk about that in a bit, but that's the shield coming up from the central city of Korheim. It's just beautiful to be here. We're using a blueprint system here, and using some of the resources we've already got, we're going to be able to actually start building. However, we don't quite have enough to do the amount of building that I know Hauke would like to do. So it's going to be tree chopping time in a bit. But as you can see here, you place down your blueprints, and then any of us can add to this. Now we got some tree chopping going on, and you'll see in a minute. This is quite good. Look at that, synchronized. We synchronized the roll because if the tree hit us, that was going to be a problem, and that is why Jerry is bouncing around quite so much as he is, because if the tree hit us, it would have taken some health. But he was pretty excited about that. We've condensed time quite a lot here as our building is a long way on. But to upgrade your town, which will enable us to build even fancier things, you need more resources. So, for example, you saw that poor Orapala earlier, and this one right here. We're going to need its resin. So we got to keep fighting them and finding them. And don't worry, look, Jerry is just in time. Hooray! But this was a good excuse to try out our emote system, which, again, we're in pre-alpha, so this is all quite early, but it looked quite nice, and it was a nice little moment. We also have some basic player trading in place here, which will be greatly expanded on as we develop. You're not even seeing the hub city of Korheim, where you'll be able to meet and interact with other players from across the world. Korheim is where you will find the Ultracore, the thing that powers the shield that protects us from Sorgoth. You can sometimes see that shield up in the sky if you're looking around here. But again, as you can see, we've moved on a little bit in time as we spent time gathering while Hauke and Kay were building. And you can see things have progressed as we come up this hill a little bit. Things have progressed quite nicely. You see the house has got bigger. You really can do a lot with the building system. That's one of the things we're proudest of in this game, and something you're going to get to try out in the alpha is building your town and leveling up your town. That's kind of the focus of our closed alpha. You can see here we also have some crafting tables. These allow you to build higher level stuff and defend yourself better and get better gear. We've got player storage, as you can see with those chests, and different kinds of crafting benches and stuff. Next, we are getting ready for our town attack. So we're putting down our first lot of defenses, as you can see. These walls here are getting ready because, well, you're going to see it. You're going to see it. But the town attack will be coming. Once we level up, that's just going to be a thing in our lives. So you got to get ready with defenses. This, though, this is a thing that during our session, like we were playing for a bunch of hours, but we were so happy when we built a campfire, realized we could place some logs down on the floor and just sit and relax and admire as the sun came up. So you see the shield in the background there. But yeah, as the sun came up, just admire everything we've done and sit and chill. Because if you want to hang out with your friends and just have a good time, we're here for you. Now, we also have different biomes and weather. Like you can see the rain here. This is a full rainstorm you'll see in the game. Also, those mountains in the distance, yes, you can go up them. I wouldn't strongly advise it, though, because it's not the most resource-full environment, but, you know, they look nice, so they're definitely worth exploring. This is our level 2 relay tower. It is upgraded and ready to go, which means now we're going to have our town attack. They will just happen anyway after a certain amount of time, but you can choose to have them earlier, as we have here. And here come our enemies, the Gothkin. Minions of Sorgoth, the game's main antagonist, and the reason the people of Ambrose are having to expand outwards after he ravaged the land. As I mentioned, the shield is over Coreheim. You as a player are expanding outwards. And yeah, things get intense because these Gothkin are no joke. They're kind of recent in as an addition to the build in the game for us. So when we first started attacking them, it was like, whoa, 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 hold up. These guys are taking a lot of health in one go. Also, you might notice if you've been following the game, the combat systems really come on as well. We've got combo systems. You can see those lights that are filled up. I think we're now going to cut to you seeing, like, yeah, one of the finishes and stuff like that we've got. Yeah, check that out. So, yeah. The combats come on quite a lot, but defending your town from the attacks, because Sorgoth hates the fact that the people from Coreheim are expanding outwards and retaking the lands that were lost. And that is a big part of our game. And yeah, we're all very happy that we survived. Please do head to our Steam page where you can find out more about the game and also sign up to our closed alpha, which, like I said, March 2nd till March 5th. We hope to see you there.